everyone, I am live once again. Good morning, everyone. Good to see you. Right now I'm having to be inside the coop because it's too cold outside for the chickens. It's actually too cold. The chickens don't want to go outside. They were getting malnourished and frostbitten and everything like that. So, alas, they just have to be kept inside now. But that's no problem because I've actually redone my coop now. I've done brand new roosting bars. They're a lot wider, a lot more frostbite resistant, and make it easier for the chickens to sit on them. But I had a bit of a late start today because I was trying to clean up after the dogs made a huge mess and a bunch of other things made a little bit of a mess, so I wasn't able to set up properly today. But oh my goodness, too many chickens. But that's no problem. I still have the corn ready, and that's what really matters. So, hello, Waffles. Hello, PB&J. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm just going to go grab some corn, and then I might get my microphone set up once I get my corn set up. As easy as just sitting down. Oh, my goodness. Yes, trying to get the microphone set up would be the problem. But yes, hello. Hello, everyone. Greetings. Oop. It fell. I'm just gonna not do the fancy stuff. I'm just gonna keep this as simple as can be. Whoa. My goodness. Hello, Tiffany Smith. Hello, Sinner. Hello, everyone. I'll get my microphone set up somehow. There you go. Hello, hello. I'm assuming that can go on. Right there. Nope. And it does not stick. I'll have to put it somewhere stupid like on the side of my head here. Does that work? No, it also doesn't work. Oh, no, don't eat the... Oh, no, you're eating the magnet. Do not eat the magnet. Do not eat the magnet. Well, aren't I in a bit of a problem? Oh, there you go. My phone can sit there. Hello, my goodness. Hello, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the flock. Why is my face always red? Because I live in a cold part of the country, so I'm always very cold. Ow, my goodness. I live in a cold part of the country, so I'm always very cold. And hello, MP! Welcome! PB&J, you say the ladies are on me? Yes, the ladies are all over me. These ladies have no knowledge of personal space. They much prefer to just jump all over you. They could sit on the ground and wait their turn to be fed corn, but they know they won't get any corn. Corn is for those who run out and run to grab it. And most of the other birds, most of my adult chickens are not comfortable enough being around me to jump on me to eat the corn, so only the babies get it, so it's a bit of a problem. But as for the rest of these birds, they don't really care. They don't really... Some of them get a little upset when they get jumped on me and they get all crowded out, but a lot of them just don't care. Like, especially these leghorns, they have no personal space. They love to just climb. They will climb like crazy, but I'm gonna get you out of there, girl. Ow. Okay, I think that microphone placement might not be the most optimal, as it's getting stood on a bunch. I'm probably gonna have to go back to sleep. Well, goodbye, PB&J. It was good to have you. I'm gonna have this playing in the background. Well, that's okay. But it's good to have you here, PB&J. I'm sorry you can't stay. Sorry, you're a bit tired. Ow. Ow, my goodness. Yeah. I think very soon I'm gonna have to get the geese inside because it is actually getting that cold in the winter. Like, tonight it was negative 25 overnight, and that was cold enough that the chickens couldn't sleep out, would actually die if they were outside, and the geese can barely survive longer than that. So I think tonight I'm going to put the geese inside, and I'm going to have to figure out how to get food and water inside and everything like that. I do not have a Reddit account. I don't use that. Yes, I do have a Discord server, community Discord server. But yeah, I don't have I have most of the socials that most YouTube people have. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! I have most of the services, but my Discord is mainly just for posting pictures of my chickens, because it's a lot more convenient to post it on Discord versus somewhere like Instagram, because I don't use my Instagram, because, I don't know, I've had no success on it. Hello, Herman! Greetings! Ow. Oh my goodness, these things are so sharp, but yes. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Ooh, I have a fistful of chickens here, but I want to put those down for a moment, because there's another big guy over here who wants to... Come on here, you can sit. You can jump down. I want you. Nope, oh. Okay, he did not want to be picked up. That was my big rooster. I tried to pick him up, and he just said no. I have a few other birds here, like I have a peacocks, I have some Polish hens, I have quite a few other creatures, but none of them want to be picked up, none of them want to be held. Yes, they could definitely scratch me. I'm usually not very worried about getting scratched in the face or on my skin, because skin heals, a little bit of a scratch doesn't matter, but I am very careful to try to keep them away from my eyes, because I definitely don't want to get eye damage, because that is very bad. Chickens, yes, they're all the chickens, a mountain of chickens. Next year, I'm going to get even more chickens. I'm going to get Jersey Giants, I'm going to get the really tiny ones, I'm going to get basically... I think next year is planning on getting like 30 different breeds of chickens from all over the world, and it was going to be pretty good fun. That's enough of them free... Hey, oh my goodness, it's impossible to work with these things. It's impossible to work with these. The poor geese are outside. They don't have any food because the food is in with the chickens. So the geese are not happy. And like the chickens themselves are also not happy because they don't have any lay. Like they only have a single lay box right now, and it's sitting on the floor because they had to take it down yesterday and it has not been replaced yet. Because, I don't know, I haven't replaced it yet because I got tired. Ah, there's so much... My goodness, it's hard to speak when I'm being drowned in chickens. Hopefully they're not tapping on the microphone too much. Hello, Ball Bro. You have about 20 chickens in your coop? Ah, very nice. I have 27 chickens and 2 peacocks. And then also 3 geese. But, like, I have a... Oh, my goodness. Don't peck me in the face, you monster. I had a lot more chickens than I do right now, but I had to sell some of them because I bought way too many. Way too many chickens. With these white leghorns, I could not sell these things. They are too friendly, and that means they're actually dangerous. That, like, if someone tried to take care of these chickens, they probably... Yeah, you see the thing? I just jumped to the back of my head. That clawed I felt the claws digging into my skin. If I sold these white leghorns, they would injure somebody, and I don't want to be liable for that. So they were the only ones that I couldn't sell any of. How did I make them so friendly? Hand feeding them ever since they were little girls, because they are... Ow! Because these sort of things is I've had them since they were a day old, and since they were a day old, I picked them up every single day, held them every single day, and hand fed them. And since chickens are social animals, if one of them jumps onto me, all the rest will soon learn that that's what they have to do. They think, oh, I want to be fed? Gotta jump on this guy. Oh, oh, dang, this is such a workout. Like this is such a workout, but sadly this is a... Quiet, you! This is a workout, but sadly it's not the sort of workout that would give you any sort of muscles or muscle definition or anything like that. This is just a very casual workout. It hurts like crazy and it's very strenuous, but nothing very important. Name it. All the chickens already have names. Like this girl here, for example, the orange one here. Her name is Goldie, and she only has one half of her usual facial features. She only has half the little droopy sacks that chickens are meant to have, because the other one just didn't exist. She just didn't have it. You think they are too... Yeah, they are too friendly. I am 19. That was very cool. Hello, Gandhi. Hello. What else has been said? I can't see what is being said. Across all the spam, I can't see the actual messages. Oh, well. I I have too many chickens here. I need to grab some more corn because these... Come on, get down. Come on, get down. It's hard work taking care of chickens because these things insist on being goofy little goofballs. And it's very problematic. Also, I get so many scrapes all over my hands from these things. Let me tell you, it's worth it. They're really funny. And then I can get out a little fistful of corn and say, come on the hand. Eat the corn. Go, yum, 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 yum. There you go. Look at that. They love it. They're very happy. Ow. I look 25 or 30. I'm afraid I am not. I'm just a kid who likes to share pictures of share videos of his cute birds on the internet. Not much more than that. I like to have my chickens. I like to show them around. But really, for me, chicken keeping is all about having the biggest variety and everything like that. Which is kind of the funny thing about the chickens that sit on me is they're all white leghorns. Like, I have so many cool and decorative breeds and everything like that. And most of them do not go near me because they're too afraid. But these leghorns, the other girl there is the Sussex. They are so friendly. Hello, Crown King, greetings. Hello, everyone. Believe me, I am not naive. I've dealt with a lot of the worst ends of the world, and I choose to not partake in it, because, hey, why would I lower myself to others in the world who wish to do harm? Do they bite me? Yes, Crown. They bite me all the time, especially the brown ones, like the dark black ones and the bright white ones. Neither of those very aggressive, but like the brown ones, for some reason, like not this one, but yeah, this girl right here, she loves to bite me in the eyes. If I go near her, if she sits on my shoulder, she will look at me, she'll bite me in the eye, she'll bite me in the nose, bite me in the tooth, bite me in the ear, she'll peck me all over. She's a very aggressive girl, but that's okay. I don't really blame her. I just keep her away from my shoulder. If she jumps on me, I'll pick her up, put her back down on the ground again, because I don't want to go blind. What's her name? Ooh, all of them have names. This one up here is Twix. I think this one's called Twix. This one here is Goldie. This dark red, Rhode Island Red. No clue what its name is. I think its name is either Bridget or Rowan. That one over there, the one that pecks me in the eyes, is named Lucy. They all have names because they're all pets. Hello, free alien. You love your chickens too? Very good. Oh, no, get up! Get! Ah! Oh my goodness, get away from my eyes! Ow! Oh, that hurts! Forgive me for that issue. That was just a chicken trying to destroy my stream. Just a small technical error involving a chicken. Look at that chicken up there. She thinks she's so special. Tried to take out my stream. Okay, you can get down. Look at that. Try to put her on the ground. She just decides now she wants to sit here. Twix is your second favorite of the chickens, PB&J? I really like Twix. Like, when I first I was only going to keep 2, but all the white leghorns are so friendly, so I had to keep all the 4 of them I had. And then Twix, all the white leghorns, their combs flop over to one side, and all the white leghorns, their combs flopped over to the right, but Twix is the only one with a left flopping comb, and she has a massive comb, such that you can look at her comb, you can see it's actually gotten minor frostbite from being outside in this cold Canadian winter, and that's a bad thing. Like, that frostbite is bad, but there's actually nothing I can do about that aside from just keeping them inside. So what I've decided to do is I will put the food and water inside so they won't have to go outside, because when they're going outside, they weren't eating as much, they were getting hungry, they weren't getting enough calcium, so their eggs were getting thinner, and they were also just getting more sickly, which is definitely a horrible, horrible thing. Hello, number A. Hello, Mia. Hello, Thatch. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Ayumi. Hello, everyone's greetings. Do I tend to forget their names? No, I just have 27 of them, and remembering 27 different names is a little bit difficult because a lot of them, like some of them, the ones I talk to the most often, I remember or the ones that are the most active, the ones that always jump on me are the very easy to remember. But things like the Rhode Island Reds here, this is probably the first time the Rhode Island Red has ever jumped onto my lap to eat corn. They usually don't do that. Like, it's crazy. Oh, get down, girl. Hello, Connor, greetings. Hello, everyone. Give her a little beanie. Oh, I would love to give them a little beanie, but the problem is I was looking on, like, Etsy, because I was wanting to buy a little, like, chicken hats and stuff like that. No one, where I live at least, no one sells the actual hats, but they'll sell a bunch of crochet blueprints, and I don't do crocheting. I find it very boring. But no one sold them, so that was a bit of a shame. Like, they would be decorative anyway. A chicken would find a way to get it off, like, drop their hat off anyways. Oh, little chickens getting into arguments. But look at this. I have all this corn here, and all the chickens are sitting on my lap. They're already full. They want to eat more, but they're just too full. Do I have other pets except for chickens? Hello, Beatrice, and Rosmalia. The other pets I have dogs and a cat, and then I have the other birds like the peacocks. I can get the peacocks down. Here, just one moment. I just got to... Nope. It's impossible. These chickens, they just keep jumping on me. I need to stand up, but somehow have them not... Like, look at that. You got... There you go. But yeah, I just got to grab my little guy from up here. Hello, guy. Big guy. Oh. Okay. Guy fell off. Poor guy. Come on here, guy. There we go. There's big guy. Wait, come on, guy. Eat the corn. This here is my big peafowl guy. I like him. He's a funny dude. He's a bit scared of the world, a bit scared of everything, especially scared of the chickens. Like, the chickens are older than he is, but he's going to grow to be the size of a goose. These little girls are not going to get nearly that big. So, like, when he's an adult, he's going to be fearsome. He's going to be a good protector. So, hopefully, he doesn't get injured in the meantime, because he is very silly. He's very goofy. He loves to run, jump, and fall off things and, like, do accidental backflips and everything like that. Oh, no, his name is Indy. Indy, because he was an Indian peacock, but... I call him my big guy because he's the only of the kind that I have. Because he's very special. He looks like, honestly, I don't know what breed he is. I think he's half black shoulder Indian and the other half is white peacock. But that means he's a real snow camouflage guy. He's pretty awesome. I love him. PB&J, you've decided not to sleep. Oh, well, don't get what's it called when you don't sleep? Sleep paralysis? Nah, that's the wrong one. But yeah, don't get unable to sleep just on my account. Hello, everyone. Greetings. Good morning, good evening, or good night. How's everyone going? You bet it smells bad in here? It actually doesn't smell bad in here because I just changed out the bedding. I replaced all the dirty bedding with brand new bedding, so it doesn't actually smell that bad in here. And also... chickens are relatively tame. Like, what comes out of a chicken really doesn't smell that bad. Same with geese, because both of these are fine. But the peacocks smell disgusting. They smell really, like, they smell kind of like pigs. Everything that comes out of them is bad. But that's alright, because they're cute. They earn their stay. Come on, eat the corn. Eat the corn, buddy. Dear. Waffle the duck, this is my guy, and I have a female one. But she does not like going near me because she does not like be picked up. But you can see her. That's a chicken. But right there, that's my other peacock. She's a very special girl. But the male is incredibly friendly. He's allowed himself to be picked up since day one. And, like, I got him when he was, like, 4 months old. No, I got him when he was 3 or 4 months old from a breeder who sells them. And so he was never picked up. He was never held or anything like that at all until I got him. And then all of a sudden he's really friendly. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. When he shoves the food into his face, he gets these big chubby cheeks. Look at those chubby cheeks. He has all the corn. He shoves it into his mouth and tries squeezing it down his throat. It doesn't... Look at those chubby cheeks. He's so goofy. Swallow. Swallow the corn. He just has a mouthful of corn and he doesn't know what to do with it. Is a peacock expensive? Yes, peacocks are very expensive, but it depends on where you get them from. If you buy them from breeder, they can be anywhere from $100 up to $1,000. Whoa! Alright! What the heck? 2 of my chickens are fighting in the lay box. 2 of the hens are in the lay box, and one of them was just ripping at the comb of the other one. That was weird. I don't even know what caused that, because they just stopped. Hello, Raneem. Yes, I remember you. Hello, everyone. Oh, yeah, peacocks are very expensive, but the breeder I got them from was not a hatchery. They were just a local breeder. So I got this guy for, I think he was $50. Yeah, $50. I got him for $50, her for $50, and then... No, I got him for $50, her for like $35. And then I got a couple other chickens that were $10 each, which was not bad. Dude, you gotta swallow. He just has a mouthful of corn. He's just here choking on his own corn because he just keeps eating. Come on. He doesn't know how to swallow the corn. He just has a mouthful of corn. Come on, bro, eat it. Oh, and right here is my good Wyandotte who's come up here to say hello while this guy tries to figure out how to eat the corn. This girl, most of my other hens I have are only 6 months old now. This girl is 5 years old, and she is a very silly girl, because ever since her first year of life, she's done nothing but lay rubber eggs constantly. She'd lay like 2 or 3 rubber eggs a day when she was younger and everything like that, so she was a very crazy little girl. But despite her weird medical history, she has still stayed very healthy and has never gotten sick as a result of that. So hopefully, I'm going to hatch out her eggs because I think it'd be really cool for the chicken that lays rubber eggs to hatch out their eggs, because this wasn't a calcium deficiency with her. This was just her being a weird little goofy little girl. And I think if I can hatch out her eggs and get more of these goofy little girls, that would be awesome. Have you eaten the corn yet? Have you swallowed yet? Okay. I don't think he feels too... He fell off. He's on the ground now. That's all right. Here, let me grab a replace. Oh, hey, get back here, girl. Hey, get back here, girl. Come on. Hey. Oh, that chicken. Oh, she just cut up my hand. No respect from these girls, I tell you what. Well, at least this girl here, this girl's respectful. Shouldn't keep peafowls and chickens in the same pen. They're more prone to catching disease. That is potentially true. Chickens and peafowl are very closely related, so they can catch disease from one another. But my peafowl and my chickens... Whoa! What even was that? Oh my... Oh no! Hey, don't eat those! Sorry, forgive me there. My peafowl jumped on top of this, fell off, and then took down a whole bunch of stuff with them as they fell. Hopefully the chickens, because what they took down are these little glass magnets that are on my whiteboard here, and I really hope none of the chickens eat those. I think I got them all, because yeah, if they ate those, that would be a little problematic. Here, let me sit myself over here. Nah, actually, I preferred sitting where I was. But yeah, peacocks and chickens, if you keep them together, they can spread some disease between them. But all my chickens and peacocks are healthy right now, and I only have 27 chickens and 2 peacocks. So the chances of, or the amount of disease I'll be able to spread between them is very, very low, because they don't really have anything that could spread. Like, you really only have to worry about birds spreading disease to one another when you either have very sick birds, you have a huge amount of birds. As for me, I don't have very many birds, so I'm good. Here, let me... Okay, I'll grab the other one instead. I'll grab your sister. Here's the little pom-pom girl. I love pom-pom girl. Here, sit. Ah, so special. You bet it stinks in here. As I was saying earlier, it surprisingly doesn't stink, because I just changed out the bedding, and I have a thick layer of pine bedding, and the pine bedding has a lot of pine oil and stuff in it. which means that the chicken poop quickly dries out in the bedding, and then when it dries out, it becomes completely inert. It doesn't smell or anything like that. So as long as I keep the bedding clean, it doesn't smell. The moment it becomes waterlogged or anything like that, it gets really awful. But like, for now, it's pretty good. Hello, Dexters. Hello, Corn Joe. Hello, everyone. I want you. Come on here. Let me pick you up. Look at this little naked girl, or not naked girl, little molting girl, little raggedy girl. Here, you can sit right there. Very nice. I had corn and they'd all sit on my shoulders when I had corn to feed them. Then the corns ran out and now they just sit here because they don't have anywhere else to go. How is it raising chickens? It's actually really easy to raise chickens, and I've had a lot of fun doing it because, like, chickens are surprisingly easy. There are quite a few health complications that they can have, but usually they're pretty healthy on their own. Like, they're a lot easier to raise than most other birds. They're probably some of the simplest, easiest birds to raise, so, like, I like it. So I just got a whole bunch of chickens, got a whole bunch of breeds, and then just have them. Like, for me, they're not for meat, they're just pets, and the eggs they lay are basically waste products because no one eats the egg. Like, no one, they don't lay enough eggs for me to have consistent buyers, so I sell them when I can, and then when I can't, when they don't have any, I just don't. Oh my goodness, poor sad chicken. There are 2 hens in the lay box, and they keep fighting over the eggs. So sad. Where is all of them? They are all on the ground right now. I had corn and they all jumped all over me when I had the corn, but now that my corn's gone, they're down there and down there, and mostly they're on the ground directly in front of me, like right there. Those are the peacocks. There are girls up there. That's the nest box with the chicken in it. But dear, I think when they're outside during the summertime, the corn lasts a lot longer, because when they're inside, they don't have enough to do other than eating, so they just eat until all the corn is gone. But look at this guy, or look at this girl. There's a girl. I love this one specifically. Her name is 𝗕𝗲𝗰𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗺𝗿, and she's almost completely blind. She can barely see, and she has a beautiful pom-pom head, and that is adorable. Do I have a rooster? Hello, JG32. Yes, I do have a rooster. I have a big Polish rooster similar to these girls, and he is quite a special guy, but he's kind of ugly right now because he is molting the same way that this girl's molting. He's also molting, so they're all pretty ugly, but that's all right. You say $4 a dozen for free-range eggs. Yeah, for me, where I live in Canada, it's about $5 a dozen for free-range eggs. But even then, the price of the eggs do not even come close to paying for the price of my chickens. Because, like, these chickens are happy. They're happy chickens. They're usually, like, they have, like, a big pasture and everything. They can run around in the spring and summer. But in the winter, they just have to live inside, and they eat a lot of food, and the eggs do not pay. I gotta put this guy back down again. He's too heavy, or she's too heavy. But yeah, all the chicken. Oh my goodness, another chicken here. Let me put you right there. Oh, you are filthy. I should not have picked you up. You are very dirty. Oh, she smells bad. Okay, you have to get down. Come on, get down. Oh yuck, she left some sludge on my shoulder. Disgusting. Hey, look at these girls. You like that the chickens don't think of me as a harm and just sit around on my shoulders like nothing. Yeah, that is my favorite part about them, is that I've raised them long enough that they no longer fear me for anything. And when I have to pick them up, like if they need to get medical treatment or anything like that, or if they're brooding and I need to take care of them, I can just go up to them, grab them, pick them up, hold them. They just don't care. They just deal with it because they know when they get picked up, they'll be able to be put back down on the ground again happily enough, and they will be very good. Like, they have nothing to worry about. They have no fear about me, and that's really, really nice. How many chickens do I have? I have 27 chickens and the 2 peacocks, and it's pretty good. Was it an accidental rooster? No, my rooster was very much intentional, but the first time I hatched out the first time I had my own chickens hatched out, I got 14 chickens, 13 of which were roosters, and so that means I kept 1 rooster, and I only got 1 hen from that first batch, so I kept that 1 hen too. But, like, I decided for my first batch is I want a rooster because it's very nice to have. But yes, hello everyone. My goodness, the chat goes fast. Brandon, you lost your job. I can tell that's a joke, but my condolences to your job. Hopefully you can find work in employment in a new line of work that has better stage performance for you. Do I have other quails or other birds? I also have geese, Doc, but next year I'm buying ducks as well as the roosting ducks. What are you making noise at, girl? Care to say that to the audience? Oh, come on, repeat it. Repeat yourself. Repeat yourself. And there you go. I thought so. Oh, my magnet. Where's my magnet go? Oh dear. Oh, I lost my magnet. No. Oh wait, right there. Right there. Nope. Right there. There we go. Good enough. But yeah, I completely forgot. Oh yeah, other birds. Next year I'm getting new geese, new ducks, new chickens. I'm getting the ducks that sleep on the top, like sleep on the roost next to the chickens. Those are the muscovy ducks. So like I'm getting a lot of birds down the line. And I don't think I'll ever get quails or pigeons or something like that, just because like I think they're a bit too difficult to keep, but I might get a single female turkey just because a turkey would be pretty cool to have. But I'll never get male turkeys because male turkeys are too aggressive, and I might get a few other birds. Like, locally where I live, people actually sell, like, you can buy emus where I live, like these gigantic emus. And I would love an emu, except emus can't live with the chickens. Because the emus are a bit too large, so I'd have to make a new run for them, and I cannot do that. So, hey, don't eat the microphone, girl. Hey, no, don't eat the microphone. But yeah, there are so many birds where I live. It's awesome. Last Dr. Phil, you finally found a normal person on YouTube Shorts Lives. Hello, good to have you here. Yes, I am trying to be a normal person, but I'm afraid that it doesn't get consistently good results as a lot of the other stuff. What was it? Oh my goodness. She just pecked me in the eye, and it was the most gentle peck ever. It was like a little kiss. It was like a little, mwah. Don't peck my teeth. Don't peck my teeth, girl. Come on. Put her on my shoulder, but she's very happy to be there, but she also wants to eat my face at the same time, so that's a bit problematic. Here, let's get another girl here and go sit right there, girl. What's your name? I know this one's name is Artemis, and I think this one is, who are you? This is Luna. I have several of each breed, so I can't often tell just by looking. Don't eat my teeth. I can't often tell just by looking at them. Or sorry, I have bands on their legs that tell me, different colored bands that tell me what their name is, but a lot of the times I can just look at their face and recognize the colors on their faces, because not all of them are native. Where are peacocks native to? Peacocks are native to India, and chickens also evolved in the same India-Asia area. And so peacocks and chickens are actually really closely related, such that they can breed together and produce offspring, though this is very, like, everyone recommends against doing that, because it's very, like, those things don't last very long, so you should definitely not do that. But yeah, chickens and peacocks both live in the same area, and they both coexist really well together because they both have a lot of the same social practices and everything like that. Oof. Oh yeah, you can see this chicken here. See how the tip of her comb like that is purple? That is not a healthy comb. That's a frostbite comb. Luckily, it's only minor frostbite. She'll be fine. You know what? Here, sit on my shoulder. She'll be fine. But that's why I'm not letting these girls back out again until spring, because I used to let them out every single day in winter, and my old hens survived the winter really, really well, because my old hens had giant, I'll grab this girl here and show you. This is an example of my old hen. Look at her face. Notice how she has no comb at all. She just has a tiny little lump there. That is perfect. That thing does not get cold in winter. These girls, the leghorns, their combs are so long. Those things get frostbitten so quickly. So nice, welcome, and nice, and how are you? Oh my goodness, sorry man. I saw you have an Arabic name, so it's on the other side of the screen, so I thought you were changing your name for a second, but no, you said welcome. Hello man. Hello everyone, greetings. How's it going, everyone? I have modern dinosaurs. Yes, these things are dinosaurs. They are the big raptors. They will come around and just, I don't know, they're a bit silly for dinosaurs. Get your butt out of the camera, girl. Come on, sit down. They're a bit silly for dinosaurs, but I have the other dinosaurs right here, and on the ground, where is it? Yeah, right there, I have the peacocks. Those things are actual dinosaurs compared to the chickens that just look like it. Those things are crazy. I love them. Here, I need some more chickens to hold. Here, you girl, you can get back on my shoulder again. You hate being held, but you have no choice. Oh, yuck, she just sprayed me with anomalous materials. Disgusting. Come on, get your butt out of my face. There we go. Ah, so pretty, so adorable. Your dad is 36 hens? Ah, very nice. MP player, that's just gangster stuff. If someone talks about like gang stuff's my thing, delete that sort of stuff. I don't tolerate that sort of crap. I don't tolerate that sort of nonsense. But yes, hello everyone. Oh dear, the chickens are trying to knock stuff over again. Nah, they'll be fine. They won't knock it over too bad. But yes, hello everyone. Rochelle Dorbeck. Chickens are descendants from the T-Rex. Chickens are descendant from basically all, like, not descendant from all dinosaurs, but like basically any sort of dinosaur you can think of. Chickens are very closely related to those. And remember, chickens are more closely related, no, alligators are more closely related to this thing than they are to any other reptile, which is pretty awesome. Yes, I am from Canada. I live in Canada, and it's very cold and snow. What the heck? Oh my goodness, these chickens are such silly little girls. She's trying to eat a bug on the wall, and she keeps jumping and trying to injure it. Like, you can see her. She sees a bug on the wall, and there's nothing she can do. So she just wants to jump up and flap against the wall. And I can't let her do that, because that is going to both break her and the wall. Come on, girl. Here, your feet are not too dirty. Here, you can sit right there. Oh, no, your feet are dirtier than I thought. Oh, yuck. People were asking, does it smell in the coop? No, it does not smell in the coop, but sometimes the chickens have very unpleasant things on their feet when they've been tracking around and stuff. And that is always very awful. That is very, very awful. But that's no matter, because even though it's pretty awful, they're still cute, and that's all they have to do. Hello, Nero. Greetings. Do the chickens sneeze sometimes? Chicken sneezing is perfectly normal if they do that rarely, because chickens sneeze for the same reasons you sneeze if you get a bunch of dust in your lungs. So like my chickens, especially when the coop is really dusty, when I haven't cleaned it out for a while, the chickens will all sneeze and go achoo, achoo every now and then. So like a little bit of sneezing is nothing to worry about. A lot of sneezing means they might have a disease or a flu or something. So you always gotta be careful if they make a lot of sneezing, a lot of noise like that. It could be something to watch out for. But like just a little bit of sneezing should probably be not too bad. It does smell bad. No, again, it does not smell bad in here, but the chickens have some stuff on them. Hey, come on, girl. Hey, come on, chicken. I needed... Hey, you will sit out. Oh, that stings. You got my good chicken here. Look at that, girl. The bestest in the world. Rochelle, you have 3 coops of chickens. Ah, very nice. Do the chickens have large talons, you asked Brandon? Yes, they have very good talons. You can see here they have these sort of claws on their feet, and those are fine. Those girls are fine, but my rooster, where's my rooster? Oh, here's my rooster. Come on, rooster. Come on, rooster. Hey, no escape. Ah, look at that big boy. He has massive feet. Like, look at the size of those. Like, he has big claws. He has big claws, these little things on the end of his feet here. These are actually spikes. These are their whatever they call them. He uses these things for kicking at attackers. And so these things have massive claws, massive talons, big spikes on them. Spurs, they're called spurs, yeah. So like this guy, if he wanted to, he could really hurt you. But mine is a good guy. He's a nice boy. He doesn't try to hurt me. Honestly, I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea to have the rooster sitting on me. I'm not sure if I want to train the rooster with these giant, like, inch-long spurs to try to land on my shoulder. But anyways, he's scared of me. He hates me. So, or no, he doesn't hate me. He tolerates me, but he's scared of being around me. So I don't think I have to worry about him jumping onto me anytime soon, because he would rather just stay. My goodness, why one of my chickens is still flapping at the wall. It is so chaotic in here. There's so many noises. There's a chicken pecking at the door, a chicken flapping at the wall, a peacock getting chased by the chickens, 2 of them in the nest box fighting, and then just a bunch of them doing goofy things like that girl right there who's sitting on top of my whiteboard, just sitting, just chillaxing. And that's just how it... Oh! Another girl went into the white nest box and is getting pecked at like crazy. Yes, I try to answer everyone's questions when I can, but sometimes chat is very slow and I can answer everything. Sometimes chat is very fast and I can't, or, you know, like, it can get quite hectic, so I can easily miss things. This guy is Polish. His breed is Polish. I think it came from either Poland or from one of the neighboring countries. But yeah, that fluffy, goofy stuff on the head, that is Polish. So these things are very special. Hello, 𝗺𝗲𝗃. How's my day today? Very good. I woke up early, had a nice hot chocolate, and then went down to the chicken coop to live stream. And so everything's good. My goodness, my white leghorns is so sad looking. I gotta show you this. White leghorns do not like the cold weather, so they're just sitting here, just in a pile, just being so sad. Here, let me put you right there, so you can get the, I want the chickens in the background. Come on, hey, oh no, there goes the rooster. So sad. I need someone else. You know what? I'm gonna grab the... Hello, 𝗺𝗵. Hello, 𝗺𝗃𝗺𝗃𝗍. Welcome back. Hello, everyone. You want to see the board behind me? It's just the board of all the supporters. So it's like the membership moderators, membership donators, moderators at the top, and then just super chats in the center. Who was I wanting? Oh yes, you, girl. Come here, girl. Here's big girl. Ow, ah! To the guy asking about their talons, the chicken talons are a little dangerous. These peacocks have these toes are massive, and these claws on the end, unlike chicken claws that are very dull, these claws are razor sharp. And so you can see my skin there where I have all these cuts on my hand. Those are all from these things. These things could take out your eyes if they want to. They have these sharp, big, giant, sharp talons. So I love to pick these girls up. When they pick up, they... Shh. It's all gonna be okay, girl. Come on. But yeah, they have the big, sharp talons. These things will go for your eyes if you do not work right with them. Here, sit. Dude is very friendly. Girl here is much less friendly, but I can still get her to just sit on me and relax. Her name is Runner, because she looks like the Road Runner. Or, well, she kind of looks like the Road Runner, not really, not in any way that matters. I called her Runner because I like the name, I thought it was cute. But yeah, the 2 peacocks I have, they're both very raggedy right now, but they will be just fine. When they molt next winter, because they're young, they won't molt this year, but next year when they molt, it will be very cute. There we go. Ah, look at you, you little girl. All these birds are amazing. What is the worst cut I got from a chicken? The worst cut I got from a chicken would probably have to be... probably anything at the wrists, because the chickens really like to, when I pick them up, if they slip, they can easily cut my wrists. I've never had an artery punctured or anything, I've never had any serious injuries from them, but I definitely have had them cutting at me in unpleasant ways. A chicken who says, I don't like you, I'm gonna try to kill you! And I have to say, no, don't do that, chicken, that's not very fair. Here, girl, how about if I... Here, sit on my shoulder, be a good... Yes! Ah, perfect, look at you. Mwah. Now that is something special. That takes... actually not much effort. Apparently, from my experience, I've had 2 peacocks, then one of them flew away and I had to give back the other one, and then I got another 2 peacocks, and so that means peacocks, from my experience, from the 4 peacocks I've had, they are way friendlier than chickens are just out of the box. Just on their own, without having done anything special to them, they are way friendlier. Also, she just pooped down my back. Oh, dear. The coop in here doesn't smell very bad. This thing smells bad. It's a peahen, but I just call it the female peacock, because most people know what a peacock is. Most people don't know what a peafowl is, but yeah, it is a peahen. Oh, we have to go now. Goodbye, 𝗕𝗲𝗺𝗃. Batman or Superman? I've never seen Superman. I know who Batman is. Batman is the one who does justice for Gotham, so you always got to go with Batman. Would I ever own any human-sized birds? Yeah, I mentioned that earlier, is that someone was selling, no, not ostriches. Someone was selling emus, like these huge emus. I think emus would be awesome, but it's very difficult to keep a large bird with emus near small birds like these, because like an emu could very easily trample a bird like this, and so if you keep them together, you are risking them, and then they could very easily get injured or even killed. So like, I wouldn't take care of an emu unless it could have another run. Like if I ever move to a more tropical country, I would definitely make several chicken runs. One for the chickens, one for waterfowl, and one for big things like emus and ospreys and ostriches and everything like that. It'd be awesome. Angel Thunder, you've gotten worse cuts from cats. Oh, yes. When I was picking up my cat once, I picked up my cat. She got scared, slipped out, and then when she fell, she stuck out her claws, dug it in, and made a cut like 3 millimeters, or like 3 millimeters deep, like that deep, all the way down from my knee down to my ankles, like all the way down my leg. Probably one of the worst cuts I've ever had, and it was just slightly not bad enough to not need stitches, but like, yeah, it was crazy. You have a conure parrot and he poops every 15 minutes. Oh yeah, the chickens are exactly like that. They poop constantly, and you can't really do anything to stop that. Like, you can't I think you can I think you can toilet train some animals, but I don't know if you can toilet train chickens or peacocks. Even if you could, I don't know how, so I don't really bother. But like this girl, you can't, like, you know, it's nature. They'll poop on your shoulder. That's just how it works. It's kind of like being a parent. I hear this a lot from new parents, where they say is when you have a child, you will get covered in like poop and vomit and all sorts of horrible things, and that's just what you have to deal with. Like, same thing with chickens. You want chickens, you will be covered in poop and blood and broken eggs. You know, you'll have eggs, you'll pick up an egg, you'll crack, and you'll get it all over you, or a chicken will jump and fly and scratch you in the face, or a rooster will peck at your ankles or anything like that. That's just how it happens, you know. But yes, I am from Canada. The bird is wearing a crown. Yes, that's what I love about the peacocks. They have their little crown of feathers on top. And for some reason, hers is asymmetrical. Instead of being straight across like this or straight up like this, it's just sort of diagonal, which is very strange. But it's fine. What? Whatever. What? Hello, Zeal. What's up? Nothing much. Just here at the coop with all the good chickens. And then this girl who's not a chicken, but the rest are chickens. Here, come on. Here. Oh my goodness, let's put you right there. Ah, perfect. Oh my goodness, don't peck me in the face. My chickens are not delicious. I'm afraid they're all pets. None of these chickens get eaten. Oh my goodness, yeah. This girl, I put her on my shoulder because she was sitting on my lap. I forgot. I don't put this girl on my shoulder because she just pecked me in the face. Oh, that stings like crazy. Look at you, girl. Come on, get down. Flop down. I need another chicken. Here, chicken, you. You, sit here. There you go. Very nice. Yeah, the chickens are very friendly and, like, love to sit on me. The peacocks tolerate sitting on me, but they really don't want to unless I put them there. Like, if I put them there, they're not going to fly away. They're comfortable enough to just sit here, but they won't ever come here out of their own accord. But these chickens really like to peck at the peacocks, and when the peacocks get pecked at, they get very upset. And oh, yeah, I think... Yeah, my lip is bleeding from where the chicken pecked at me. Dear. She looks like she has a personality. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She, this one down there, she gave me a kiss, yeah. Some of the chickens peck very gently. I've said this before, is like, when the chickens peck really gently, it's kind of cute, where they just give you a little tiny peck on the face. But that chicken, that was very, very not gentle. That was very aggressive. This is a peahen on the shoulder. She's a good girl. Oh, hello, Evelyn. Welcome back, Evelyn. You wonder if there are any parrots or crows in this mix? I would love to get a like, I had a crow once that came by, or I had a flock of crows once that came by and killed a bunch of my chickens, you know, just ate them all. But if, my goodness, these chickens are pecking at the door a lot. I would really like to, if I could get a baby crow and raise a baby crow in my flock of chickens, imagine how cool that would be to get a local crow and to, like, raise it around chickens and then have, like, a friendly bird. Quiet! Which one of you is that? Quiet! Dang, chickens are so loud. But I would never do that because not only is it not legal to raise wild birds where I live, it's also, like, wouldn't be very humane. But it'd be cool, though, you know, just imagine that. All the laws aside, it would be cool. Do my chickens eat their own eggs? My chickens don't eat their own eggs because my chickens are very well fed, and I've never, like, I always disincentivize them eating their eggs because I put the lay boxes up high, out of sight, in the dark, everything like that. So that stops them from eating their own eggs. But I know a lot of people can always get chickens eating their own eggs. It's pretty problematic. First name, you think I'm an awesome dude? Hello, man. Good to have you here. Mohammed, I don't live in the United States. I live in Canada. And yes, we do have a lot of laws here. But honestly, I think it's probably for the best that people don't try to keep wild birds as pets. Because, like, a raven is... If you were to keep that thing locked up in a cage, they are smart enough that that is not good for their health. Like, that is very bad for their health. Like, ravens are about as smart as parrots are. So, like, yeah, you always gotta be very careful with them. My height is, I am 5'11 and a half. Oh my goodness. She was here for too long, and then she got bored and flew away. But, oh, it feels good not to have that weight on my shoulder. It's very good. But yeah, I'm 5'11 and a half, so I just round up to 6 foot. You know, no, I can round up to 6 foot. I choose not to, though, usually, because saying you're 6 foot nothing sounds... Oh, hey, he made the jump. Oh my goodness, yeah, he just cut my wrists. Ow. Just a minor blood loss, nothing much. Here, let me just... You will be picked up and sat on my shoulder. There you go, perfect. She left. She did not want to sit here anymore, but he is back again. Big Indy. All the best something. Yes, 5 foot something. Hello, Veneries. 5 foot something. Dear. What? Oh my goodness, these chicken... Whoa, I have like... How many hens do I have in the lay box? I have a lot of hens in the lay box right now. Let me just show that to you. Right here, you can see these girls. You just go, whoop, get in there. And that is how you do it. Simple as... Oh no, I think my peacock's gonna fall off. Oh! Yeah, he's fine. I have a thick layer of bedding like that thick on the ground, so he tried to jump off and he just didn't make the jump. Here, let me grab another chicken instead. Ow! Oh! She might be happy sitting there, but I am not happy with her sitting there. Excuse me, girl, could you... Ow! Could you... Okay, she's dug her talons into my scalp. She's not moving. Come on. Ow. Oh, nope. Oh my goodness. Here, let me grab... I want this girl. You can sit right there. Ah, beautiful. Wait, which one of the... I don't know. I have too many chickens. I can't tell who's who anymore. But yeah, all of my white leghorns, badly frostbitten. So I think tonight when I put the geese inside to sleep, the chickens will go inside to sleep, and I'll probably not let them out again until spring, just because, like, this poor bird does not like the frostbite. It's a little much for her. The weather's a little bit too cold, and that's just a bit sad. Oh, come on, girl. Come on, girl. Good, ooh, good chickens. Oh, and she left. Oh, dear. I think I will go outside very quickly and... Whoa. Someone's made an upset noise. I'm going to go outside very quickly and release the birds, just because this morning it was cold enough that none of them wanted to go outside, but I still have to release them anyway, because the geese are still outside and they have no water inside, so they need to go outside for water, and I need to get them outside so I can get the food outside for the geese. So today is the, yeah, you can see them all coming out now. They want to come outside, but tomorrow they will probably not go outside again after tomorrow, but that's all right. You just got to make sure to do this in such a way that no one gets injured or has a problem out. And then I'll also go give the geese a big hold. I'll pick up the geese and hold them, because the geese deserve to be showing appreciation too, even if they don't appreciate me. Oh my gosh, yeah, the geese slept outside last night and they are cold. You can see, where's Goose? There's Goose. Yeah, the geese, they're a bit cold. Oh, you can see the chickens here are definitely enjoying the water. It's kind of funny, I let them out yesterday and they came out, just had a drink of water and then went right back inside. They don't enjoy the weather out here, because as you can see, it's all snow, but it is bright and sunny today, that is actually really nice. No, chicken is the species. The breeds are all the different varieties of it. All these animals are chickens, and then that is, no clue what that is. That's a white leghorn. That's a Rhode Island red. That's a barred rock there. And then a few others, like that is Polish. That's a silver-laced Polish. And then you have all the different varieties. But the Goose, come here, Goose. I see a, look there's just a goose there. Just a goose. I want to pick her up, but she does not want to be picked up. So now is the difficult thing of, now is the difficult problem. Hey, Goose, get here, Goose. I'm going to have to go in there. I'm going to have to go under and grab the goose manually. Come on, Goose. Goose, 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 Goose. You know, I'll have to go in the other side and grab the goose out. Come on, Goose. Come on, Goose. 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 Come on, Goose. Whoop. Haha, I got the goose. And just like that, that's how you get the goose. Perfect. There you go, just like that. Now I can go and sit here and have goose discussions. Goose. Oh, come on. Sit. I gotta put her down in such a way that she doesn't claw me, because she really likes to claw. There we go. Right there, just like that. Come on. Microphone here, please. Speak into the microphone when you talk. Do not eat my microphone. Hello, everyone. My goodness. There's a lot of bad things in chat. Yeah, she is a very angry and very cute goose. She definitely does not like being picked up on a day like today. How do the geese get to trust me? They don't. These geese definitely do not trust me. Don't eat my microphone. They definitely do not trust me, but they're not scared of me, just because, as I said with the other things with the chickens, is I pick them up every single day. I've handled them their whole lives. I've hand-fed them often. So they don't see me as a threat. They just see me more as a nuisance than anything. So she hates being held. She will flap and run away when given the chance, but if I'm holding her and if she's properly restrained, she just doesn't try to fight or try to hurt me or anything like that. She just deals with it and gets held. And anyone can do this with a goose. You just have to do this since they're really young. Because if you get a goose that's older, it's a lot more challenging, but it's still doable. But when they're young, when you raise them from day old, they become so friendly. Hello, Francisco. Hello, Ruxandra. Greetings, all. Do I sell them? I don't sell any of my adult birds, but I will buy babies, raise them, and then sell them when they are 6 months old. And Zeal, yes, I have cats and dogs, but none of those live near the chickens, because the cats and the dogs would all eat the chickens if given a chance. And the chickens and the geese are too special. I wouldn't want anything risking eating them. And I don't need a dog for protection, because I have a massive fence right behind me. A big, tall fence, and that keeps out all the predators. I let them in summertime. I put a pond for them, and in wintertime I would put a pond for them. Except I can't because on a lot of days it gets too cold, and also the peacocks really like to jump into the water. And when it's negative, like when it's 20 below Celsius, letting them swim in the water is very, very dangerous. I am the bird man, yes. What about hawks? I had issue with ravens and hawks and everything like that before, so I also put a bunch of wire mesh over top of my run, so my run is completely enclosed. I also put a little L of mesh on the ground to stop predators digging under, too. And talking about predators, a couple ravens are flying overhead right now. Dang ravens. But is this a goose or a duck? This is a goose. Geese and ducks are two separate species. It's like the difference between a chicken and a peacock. So like the geese are much bigger, they lay bigger eggs and everything like that. Like a goose weighs about as much as like 2 or even 3 ducks. Like these things are crazy. Arturo, you've liked this live, however your record's getting to win it. Okay. Like and subscribe if you've been enjoying it, Arturo. You can always come back again later because I do these 4 days a week. So if you've been enjoying, feel free to subscribe. That goes for everyone. But now this girl, she's been held long enough, and now it's time to put her back on the ground. You can see she kicks and she flaps because she wants to get away because she doesn't like being held, and they can go bloop. And then you can see that. See how she just waddles away like that? That is a chicken that is not completely annoyed at me. Like that is a chicken that is not completely upset, or sorry, a goose that's not completely upset, because she gets very upset and then she just says, "Oh, I'm gonna just skulk away back into the darkness." Dear, I think I need to come back inside a bit just because it is cold. Like the chickens were getting frostbite from being out yesterday, and it's cold enough that my hands go completely numb within like oh, come on, come back here, girl. Girl, you need to sit right there. No. Oh, wait, no, that's not the blind one. I thought that was blind girl. That is not blind girl. She does not let me pick her up because that's the one that is... Get back here. This is my non-blind Polish chicken, and it's a hen. That is a hen. Look at that face. That's a hen. See those giant spurs? These giant spurs make it look like a rooster, but it is actually a hen. This is a hen. So remember, just because it looks like a rooster doesn't mean it's a rooster. Oh! That was nothing. Don't worry. That was just nothing broke badly. It's just not a problem. But yeah, just because a bird looks like a rooster doesn't mean it's a rooster. Also, lay box here, and now we have several chickens inside of it. We have 1 chicken, 2 chicken. 3, oh wait, no, you can see down there, 3rd chicken, and then a 4th chicken. No, wait, is there a 4th chicken? I can't tell. There are a bunch of brown chickens all in the nest together. Oh, right here, you can see, oh, no, you get that in there. Right here, there's you, and then another one around the... So yeah, 3 chickens in the nest box. That's a few too many, but... It's all been good. Here, I need another chicken. Allow me to grab. Here, you. Hey, no, not you. You. Come on. I have some chickens who are trying to sit on the ground to keep out of... Dear. But yes, hello, everyone. I hope your day's been going amazing. Good morning, good evening, or good night, depending on what time you're watching this, because, you know, people watch this from all over the world. I'm Canadian, but most people do not live in the same time zone as me. You need her hair. You need the hair of that little Polish girl. They have the best hair. They are awesome. Hello, Weird Waffles. Hello, everyone. How long have I been taking care of the birds? I've been taking care of the birds for 5 years. Like, I've had chickens for 5 years now. Like, they are truly incredible birds, and I do really love to have them. Like, just as far as being pets go, they're also very cheap too. Like, dogs are expensive. Dogs you need to take to the vet. You need to get the medical treatment. You need to do all sorts of things like that. Chickens do not, like, my local veterinarian office will not see chickens. So that saves money. That's not a good thing, but that does make them cheaper. I have to do all the medicine myself. I have to do all the feeding, watering, everything like that myself. No one else does that, but it does make them cheap. So, like, you can easily keep probably 20 or even 30 chickens for the price of 2 dogs. So it's pretty good. Oh, goodbye, Toffee Cake. Good night, Gersum. 𝗺𝗲𝗵. Oh dear. Hello, Stacy. Hello, everyone. Zeal and the rest of you. 𝗬𝗂𝗽𝗽𝗽, MN Edits. Hello. And then we have Debbie from Atlanta, Georgia. Here. Eventually, after I'm done with you here today, I'll have to kick all the chickens out just to make sure they can all drink water. But then, tonight, they're going to be able to be very good. They're going to be able to be very not sad. I don't know what to say. I need to pick up another goose again, but I don't think the geese, like, the goose right there, she's very hungry because the food has not been outside since last night where it got put away. So she's eating, and I want to pick her up again, but I don't think she's going to let me. So let me just try and go, whoop. I got a goose. I got a goose. I got a goose again. I got the goose again. And just like that, I have the big goose. Come on, goose. Perfect. Just like that, I have a big goose. Hey, goose. Dear. But yeah, I hope everyone's been having an incredible day so far. Hello, KH. I do remember you. Hello, everyone. Is it a dinosaur? Close enough. This thing's basically a dinosaur. Look at that. Look at that big fluffy head, long neck. That's basically a dinosaur right there. And also remember, dinosaurs had big, where is it? Big dinosaurs, the big feet they'd scamper at you with. You know, dinosaurs where they're all big and fat and everything like that. But yes, hello, everyone. And don't worry, Stacy, I don't eat her. I don't eat any of my birds here. I like the chickens who are big and fat because they're very funny and cute. Like, look at this girl. She's big and, like, she's very fat. Because, like, I'm pretty sure she would have been a meat breed originally, but I'm not going to eat her. She's a pet. So, instead, she's big and chunky. Come on, goose. Big goose. These things are the best. I love them. I've said this before, but I'll say it again, because every stream I do, I get a bunch of new viewers in here. I'm gonna buy, this winter, I'm gonna buy a goose that's gonna be like 1-year-old goose. It's never been held, never been taken care of as a pet or anything like that before, and I'm going to make it friendly. Like this goose was raised from birth to be this friendly, and I want, like, because I have some other geese that aren't super friendly, but the methods of making a bird friendly that I'm trying to experiment with this new goose is going to just be, you know, picking them up every single day, picking them up, keeping them semi away from the other birds so that I am their biggest companion, everything like that, just to make sure that they become super friendly. Don't whip me in the face. Also, look at this big goose wings. This girl is incredible, and also look at that. She loves to wrap her neck around me. Come on, girl, get back here. But yeah, I want to get a new goose similar to this one, who's never been held, never been a pet before, and make her a pet, and then make that like a tutorial of how do you make your gooses friendly, because a goose like this takes effort. I gotta get the microphone out of her feathers. I just gotta put you down here so I can say, look at this. Oh, she's so sad. She does not like being held. Look at that poor girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Okay, well, I'll... Ow! Yeah, those wings are strong enough that she could... If she smacks you right in the eye socket with one of those things, she could give you a black eye. If she were to strike you right in the nose, she could easily break your nose. But, like, look at that. I put her down. I don't know. I'll turn the camera around. Like, she hates being held, but she doesn't get super traumatized by it. You can see, when I put her down, she immediately just walks away, and then, like, she doesn't... She was just running back to her boyfriend there, but, like, yeah, when I pick her up, hold her, put her back down on the ground like that, she doesn't get super traumatized, which is a good thing. So, like, I definitely want to make it so I can show other people how to do that. Oh, yeah, Vixen, the wing slap definitely sting quite a bit, but, like... I'm very experienced with the birds, so I've been slapped enough to know how to take a slap. Like, it's sort of like, when you're slapped, what you gotta do is just don't look directly at them. But yes, hello everyone. Kate, your friend says they are dinosaurs. Rawr! They are dinosaurs. Hello, Powell from Poland. Hello, everyone. Greetings, all. But yeah, I definitely want to do that challenge. It's going to be awesome. But for today at least, my challenge is this water. Oh, wait. This water is outside, and right now it's good enough outside, but I need to bring this inside. But the problem is the geese spill the water all over the floor, so I need to figure out how to keep it from getting super filthy. So what I'm going to do is I have an old barrel. I'm going to cut the bottom off an old barrel, put some wood inside, put some wood on the bottom, and then just make that so that way they can have food and water inside, and they will never have to go outside again, because I would rather my chickens go outside, especially on, like, go outside, get some fresh air, but for a lot of my chickens, going outside has been less healthy for them. So even though you'd think going outside would be healthier than being inside, going outside is not as healthy as being inside, because they don't do anything when it's cold. They just go and shelter. They eat just barely enough to live and then hide. So, like, I definitely need to make sure to keep... Oh, boy. Don't flap at me. Also, a little, oh, that just got right in my ear. Ouch, that hurts. Come on, girl, tuck in. Get held. Come on. It's okay, girl. Come on, girl, watch out. But yeah, if my little piece of advice to anyone who's new to chicken keeping, get small breeds. So any sort of small breed you can get, like Silkies are an amazing breed to start with, because like this sort of thing is, you can look at that and say, that sort of thing is very active, very hyper and everything like that. But this sort of small breed is really easy to hold. It's very easy to hold them without hurting them, because they're not as strong. Like if you start with large breeds or things like geese or anything like that, they could very easily hurt themselves. This thing I can hold with a single hand, and she cannot fight back. She cannot scrape me up or anything like that. She is unable to get herself hurt in the process too. Come on, girl. Sit. Ow. Oh, there you go. Hey, perfect. Yeah, I recommend Silkies are a really good breed for beginners. When I first got Silkies, I thought they were awesome, and then they all died because a predator took them all. And then I was getting, like, after that, I was really against Silkies for the longest time. But then I realized more recently, Silkies are still a really good breed for beginners, even though they're not very good. Like, they are very susceptible to predators. They are still quite smart, very friendly, very cute, everything like that. And also another thing is Silkies are incredibly cold tolerant. Like, because Silkies are very similar to these girls here, where they have very flat nubbed combs, and combs, and that means since their combs are so flat, this girl isn't a Silkie, this girl's a Polish. Because their combs are so flat, it means that they are very frost resistant, and that keeps them safe in winter. Because like frost is really dangerous to your, like frostbite is really dangerous to your chickens in the winter. They could very easily get injured from it. Boop. No, oh my goodness, no respect from that girl. I need someone else. Any more Oh my goodness, no more volunteers. I'll have to. Get here, girl. No. Aw, dang it. Dang it. No one else here because everyone's going outside. I only have one chicken left. This is my one chicken, little Susie. Susie, you will sit here. You will be held, because the moment you leave, my stream will have to end, because I'll have no more chickens and I don't want to go outside. Goober, you want a Silkie so bad? Yeah, I recommend getting Silkies. The only problem with Silkies is that you can't have them sexed from a lot of hatcheries because they're so small. You might be able to get them sexed if you buy them from a local breeder, like a person who breeds them specifically, and that would be a really good thing to do. Like, I think actually I will contact one of my local people who sells Silkies and ask them if they could sex and sell me a 1-year-old Silkie hen, because I just really want one. But yeah, Silkies are an amazing breed to have. Vixen, you found out that you're half Silkie, who's broody. When she's asleep, she guards you. You have chronic nightmares, and then she keeps you company and makes you feel better. Oh, that's very cute to hear. Yeah, I think that's really nice to have the chickens that like to be around you. Like I know like when I come down to the coop and just I sit out front in a chair or something like that while I'm editing or anything like that. In summer, obviously, I'm not editing outside in the winter, but when I come down to the coop in the summer, the chickens, they will just sit on my lap. They'll sit at my feet, even if I have no food, even if I have nothing to offer them. They're really nice. Leonardo, I am very careful with bird flu, but more so I'm careful for the chicken's sake than my own, because if I capture bird flu, I will probably be okay, but if the chickens capture bird flu, they will all, like the government will euthanize all of my birds if they get sick with the flu, so that's why I have to be very careful so that they don't get it, because like, they're pets, and like, if they got the flu, they'd be, like, the government would kill them, and like, imagine how that'd feel if the government came by and like killed your cat and your dog and like everything like that. That's how it'd be for me to lose all my chickens. So like, yeah, because bird flu doesn't. Oh, come back here, come on. Bird flu does not come from nowhere. It only comes from infected birds. So I have to be very careful to make sure my girls don't get sick. But yes, hello everyone. I probably have little bugs all over me. I do have a little bit of an issue with, like, getting dirt all over me from the chickens. I do have a little bit of an issue with, like, getting, especially, like, my hands getting cut and covered in gunk. But chicken parasites, you cannot actually catch most chicken parasites. So things like scaly leg mites, skin mites, intestinal worms, chicken roundworms, all of those things are meant to feed on avian blood. So you can't actually capture, or you can't actually have most of those. So I don't have to worry about most of the things the chickens have from just them sitting on my shoulder. I shouldn't get anything from them from that. So so that should be good. Hello again, Evelyn. What are all my chickens' names? All the chickens are leaving, so I'll just grab one. This one is Susie. Get back here, Susie. I keep putting her on my shoulder, and she keeps jumping down. It's kind of funny. She was the first that ever jumped on my shoulder. She was the one that taught all the other hens how to jump on my shoulder. But now she's one of my... Like, she jumps on me, but she doesn't want to spend the most time on me. Like, there's some of them that definitely prefer to just sit on me for the sake of sitting on me. That is not her. She does not like that. Also... I'm afraid that I was just looking at her now and realized she also has severe frostbite. I think all my chickens with pointy combs, they're going to become smooth combs after all the tips of them fall off. Because I've had chickens have frostbite before, but this is the first year I've ever had severe frostbite because, as I said before, all my old chickens have lumpy combs, all the new ones have pointy combs, so like they're definitely a lot more at risk than they used to be, which is a bit worrying, so... They're going to be spending a lot less time outside this winter. Eric, you say, which one came first, the chicken or the egg? Easy answer, the egg always comes first, because remember that whatever, you got to think back to evolution. Whatever laid that egg that became that chicken, eventually, previously that wasn't a chicken and became a chicken, but wherever the line is drawn between not chicken to chicken, there was an egg that hatched that chicken. So always the egg came first, because it was the egg laid by something that wasn't a chicken that became a chicken. Do I have imported jungle chickens? No, I would love jungle chickens, but sadly I don't. And Goober, you live in a third floor with 4 family members and a baby, so it's really hard to keep big birds or anything like that. But yeah, Goober, maybe if you live in a place that's not too cold, you might be able to actually keep some chickens on your deck. Like if you have a outside deck, you could just keep like a cage, like a cubic meter cage, and have your chickens in there every night, feed them like table scraps and everything like that, and then let them have a little bit more enclosure. Or maybe you could even enclosure off your whole thing, and then you could keep good space for your silkies. Let them out during the day to play with them. Just be careful. But yeah, I definitely get that, living in a place where it's very difficult to have chickens. Vixen, you think the only thing you remember that can cross to humans is Marek's disease? Marek's disease is a protein disease, so that is, you're not more likely to get Marek's disease from any one animal. Like, it comes from anything. You can get Marek's disease from cows, from pigs, from chickens, from geese. You can get it from anything with protein. So that means, yeah, Marek's disease is definitely problematic. Clifford, you caught the mink that attacks your chicken. Hey, good job, man. Do I have to deal with a lot of predators? I don't have to deal with predators because I have a really good fence with a wire mesh roof, things on the bottom like L's of wire that stop predators from digging under, all that sort of stuff. But there are actually small mink-like creatures that live in my area. I've thankfully never had to deal with them, but I know of people who've had their entire flocks decimated, so I have to be very careful to make sure we don't get any mink, because like they can come by in the middle of the night. They are brutal. Hello, Gina. Greetings, everyone. Bantam eggs are very good for production well-being time. Yeah, that is actually a thing I know, Vixen, is like bantams lay very good eggs. Like one of my friends has the English game hens. They're really tiny. Like the hens are literally like that big. Like the smallest hens that fit in the palm of your hand. And I was at her place and looking at her eggs, and I saw these like giant chicken eggs, like sorry, these regular sized chicken eggs. And I said, "Oh, which chickens lay your that eggs?" And then she's like, "Oh yeah, it's this tiny one." And like literally the eggs were like the chicken is only like twice as big as the egg was. It was crazy, like those tiny ones. And she said they lay those eggs daily. Every single day they lay a giant egg like that, which is wild. Whalenshire, you got 2 silkies today. Do I let my silkies free range? I don't have silkies anymore because a predator ate them. I think if you have other chickens, you can let them free range together, but if you only have just the 2 birds, probably best to not let them free range when you only have the 2 of them. Assuming if your coop is, if your coop is bright enough, warm enough, got sunlight through a window, fresh air, everything like that, it's probably good to keep them inside, just because if you do let them out with only 2 of them, no protections or anything like that, they might get eaten. Like, especially if you only got 2. Elizabeth, why did I get chickens? I got chickens like these. Come on here. This girl keeps pecking at my feet. I keep putting her on my shoulder. She jumps off my shoulder and then pecks at my feet instead. She's a little bit silly. Aren't you a little bit silly? But yeah, I got chickens because I moved to the countryside and thought chickens are awesome. I want chickens. And I am raising them for pets, not for eggs, and definitely not for meat. Like, as I said before, I get enough eggs to sell them to a few friends, but nothing other than that. But yeah, Vixen, I want the old English game bantams, but you can't get them sexed. So I think what I'll do is I will just buy some from a friend and ask them, hey, can I buy one of your tiny hens? Probably next spring, because in the winter it's a bit harsh. I don't want them freezing. But like, it is really funny that a regular sized chicken like these leghorns survive just as well in the winter as something like a silkie or even something like one of those game hens, those really tiny little hens. They survive really well in the winter because the really tiny ones, they have less area to lose heat, and they're really fluffy, so they do amazing. Do the chickens get emotionally stressed if you take their eggs? No, chickens can get a little upset at you if you harass them while they're in the nest. If you harass them while they're laying eggs, harass them while they're brooding, they will get stressed out. But if you just take the eggs out of their nest, well, and if a chicken jumps out of a nest, you take their eggs away, they jump back in, they will not care unless they're like super broody. At which point you should either break their brood or leave them with fake eggs or something like that. With me, when I was taking the eggs away from my broody hen, that was because I was just trying to break her brood and other stuff like that. But she was also a pet, so it didn't stress her out that much because since she was a pet, she was already used to being held, being handled, and everything like that. So it didn't cause her any problems. I don't know what that breed is, David, especially when it's spelled like that. Goober, found out there's a raven nest just next to the neighbors, which has cockatiels in a thin cage, and you're kind of worried about getting the nest would ruin the raven family too. I don't think you can take down a raven nest. It depends on where you live. Depending on where you live, it could either be legal or it could be a crime. But definitely, if you're worried about the ravens there, just contact or look on Google for your local things. Because I'm not going to tell you not to take down the nest. It's completely up to you if you feel threatened by it or whatever. But like, definitely, if it's not hurting anyone, you can always just leave it. Yeah, Vixen, feather sexing works when you have the birds, but I only want to buy hens because if I could just buy them and then deal with the males, that'd be fine. But like, they're pets, so I don't want to kill the males, so I only buy the hens. That means if I'm only buying hens, it's very like I don't want to just buy them to just get rid of the males because it's a bit problematic. Hello, Nalani, greetings. Bovan, you saw the story about the sick chicken that died, and you're sorry for it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's just sort of like how it happens, especially with birds. It's sort of like, it's just a eventuality. It's just, you gotta prepare for it and deal with it and make the most of the good times. Hello, everyone. Naomi, I'm from Canada. I am Canadian. Yeah, Lightbow, you don't have to feel guilty about eating eggs. Like, the chickens don't feel sad when you take away their eggs. If you buy eggs from a supermarket, there is a, like, ethical concern that the chickens in the supermarket are not raised very ethically. So, like, the chickens in the supermarket definitely are not happy birds, but the eggs are not, like, the eggs being taken away from them is not what makes them feel bad. So, like, I think, like, if you eat meat already or anything like that and you want to eat eggs, you don't have to worry about, like, the eggs are not the worst part of that. But, like, especially if you buy free range eggs, or eggs, like, the best eggs you can buy are eggs from small family farms like me, where my little chickens here, those are the best eggs you can get, because those chickens are very, very well taken care of usually. What? Okay. Do I need to vaccinate the chickens? I can't vaccinate the chickens because no one here does veterinary stuff chickens. But when I buy baby chicks in the hatcheries, I always get new baby chicks vaccinated just so they don't bring anything to my flock. Because my flock is already pretty healthy and I don't want to risk by bringing anything else to it. Do I let them incubate their own eggs, or do I have an incubator? I have an incubator, and I don't actually incubate almost any eggs right now, because as I said earlier, I don't like to deal with the males, so I usually just buy them when they're already sexed. Hello, Belvan, you're a big fan. Good to have you here. Goober, if the cockatiels are in a cage, then they might be safe as is. Maybe just warn your neighbors. Tell your neighbors that they're... Okay, my phone is low battery now. But yeah, maybe just warn your neighbors. Tell them that the cockatiels are nearby to a raven nest and to just keep an eye out. And that's probably the best you can do. Damage Vixen, yours aren't very good brooders. They like to break their eggs and other stuff. Like, oh yeah, if you're worried about them breaking their eggs, just feed, before you incubate your chickens, best thing to do is feed them a bunch of calcium. So, like, make sure to feed them, like, maybe, like, 50% more calcium or whatever than usual, because you want to make sure those eggshells are nice and thick when they're incubating them, because baby chickens are capable of breaking out of even thicker shelled eggs, as long as the eggshells aren't, like, comically thick. As long as you're not feeding them a super mega dose of calcium, the baby chicks can still break out of them. And especially if baby chicks can't break out of them, you may have to manually break them out. But yeah, if your chickens break their own eggs accidentally, a very good thing to do is to feed them a little bit more calcium. But, like, yeah, if you're wanting to get your half silky fertilized so that you can get new eggs. Very nice. But yeah. Hello, everyone. Evelyn, you want to see Houdini? He is outside right now and underneath the coop. I let out all the birds, and all the birds are now hiding because they go outside to eat and drink, and then they just don't want to come back inside again because it's a bit cold. So I'm afraid I didn't let them out until about an hour ago, so they had a full hour being here, and I'm afraid you missed it. Thank you for the $5, Lightbow. Thank you very much. I will put you on the board. I need to grab a marker. You're purple. I will grab a purple marker. I'll put you right there. How is it? Lightbow. Light. Is it bow capitalized? No, it isn't. Lightbow. Right there. Thank you for the super chat. You appreciate the chickens. Yeah, I like to keep my chickens happy because they are pets. I think all pets deserve to be happy. I think people who have pets who don't make their pets happy is just a very sad thing. Like, it's one thing if they're meat animals or whatever, but, like, if they're pets and your pets aren't happy, that's very sad. Vixen, they kick the eggs out of the nest a lot on accident.
Ah, I see the problem. Yeah, if you're having chickens that are brooding, a really good thing to do is instead of having a traditional nest, is to get like a tote, one of those plastic totes with the 4 walls on them, and then cut a hole in the top of the lid, and that way your chickens have to jump down into the nest, and that way they can't accidentally kick the eggs out of the nest. Like the eggs can't fall out of the nest, the chickens when they hatch can't fall out, and then that's really good because then their nest box also doubles as a brooder for when they actually hatch. They can stay very safe. David, you incubate and your kids love watching the eggs incubate. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, this spring I'm gonna definitely incubate one of my chickens lays rubber eggs, and I'm going to incubate one of those rubber eggs in a glass and then do a series on all on the progress of it. It'd be pretty cool. Do I cull the roosters? No, Diola, I don't have any roosters because I just choose to only buy sexed hens because I don't want to have to deal with the roosters because, as I said, they're pets, and like when my hens and my roosters and everything like that are pets, having to cull a pet just sort of takes away the sort of sanctity of them being a pet. So I don't kill my pets. And most people I know out here, we're not like I have friends who are like actual farmers who have meat animals and everything like that. I am not a farmer. I'm a city boy who has chickens. Like, oh, here, let me get. I'm a city boy with chickens, and let me tell you, a normal farmer would not have chickens like that. Chickens like this, that is something you only get from treating them like pets. Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to keep them inside because this cold weather is not very good for them. But oh wait, is that I saw? Hello, uninspired. Uninspired is back. Welcome, uninspired. Welcome everyone. I'm just gonna scroll to the top of chat. Don't worry, Evelyn. The board is more so just a little just a small tactic to help to make people feel more inclined to donate. But it is like if you don't have money to donate or anything like that, never feel like you have to do that. Because like I have some friends who are like who do these sort of live streams where they have like hundreds of viewers who even have as many viewers as me, but they have a rich Western audience who are like tech bros and stuff like that. Like one of my friends, he's like a tech bro, and then he always has tons of people donating. And then another one has a gamer, loves lots of people donating. But I'm a chicken guy. I make enough money with ads, so like donations is really only if people want, like if people have the money to spare and they want to just throw a little bit of money my way. Like it really isn't important. It isn't that major of a thing. I'm not like a minimum wage. I'm not like a server. I don't have to survive on tips. It's just a nice thing to show appreciation. But yeah, like if people can't afford it, that's perfectly fine. I like to do things like this for free, like to do stream for free. It's just wholesome to help people be happy. Nope. But yeah, I can tell, like, it really is quite cold out today because the geese are sleeping underneath the coop. They don't do this normally. Normally, they sleep outside on the snowbank, but today it's cold enough that they go underneath. So, like, yeah, tonight I'm definitely putting them back inside. So that means for tomorrow's stream, I'm going to have chickens, peacocks, and geese all inside the house. So it's going to be good fun. Ooh, look who's here. It's little Speckles. I love Speckles. She's tiny and fluffy and named by a good friend of mine. Is it a load-bearing wall behind me? That is not a load-bearing wall. Inside the coop, there's a load-bearing wall. It's a lot of different things. David, you do ducks and chickens. You work at the animal feed store. Ah, very nice. Oh. Oof. Yikes. Yeah, Vixen, rubber eggs, a lot of people think that rubber eggs are eggs that have thin shells. No, a thin shell is just weak, like regular eggs that have thin shells from not enough calcium. Those are just weak eggs. Those don't have special names. Those are just thin. Rubber eggs are specifically where they have no calcium. Hey, what's that noise for, girl? Come here. Come here. Making a lot of noise. Oop. Okay. She's decided to not be picked up. But yeah, rubber eggs are specifically where they have no calcium and it's just the exposed membrane. So like rubber eggs can be caused by several things. It can be caused by, one of them is major calcium deficiency, but my girl's fed a high calcium diet, so it's not that. Then the other things are, it could be stress, it can be disease, or it can be genetics. So I've had one girl laid one once because of stress, one girl laid a bunch before she died because of a disease, and then my final girl, Pepper, just lays them because she's weird like that. She's laid them her whole life. Oh, Goober, you have to leave. Your phone battery is about to die. Goodbye, Goober. Good luck. Is that Americana? I don't know. I have a lot of birds. I don't think I have any specifically Americanas, but it's all good. Okay, just had to scroll to the end of the chat. Elizabeth, how many pets do I have? I have, let me think, I have 35 animals in my property right now. I have a cat, 2 dogs, 2 peacocks, 3 geese, and then 27 chickens, so it's quite a lot. Vixen, you have a white Americana with the cute beards, and your brother's ex has a self-bluing silky rooster. Oh, you mean the roosters with like the blue ears and faces? Those are cool. I love the blue rooster, or the blue silkies are awesome. Hey, girl, come on. Come on, here, sit. Ow! Oh, I got a foot right in the ear. Ooh. That's a little bit painful, girl. What were you doing, you silly little goofy goofball? You just gotta cut my ear real good. Ouch. Quiet. 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 If you want to say that, come here and say it to my face. Dear. Runner ducks and a lot of other things. He looks great to you, but has the blue ear. Yeah, the blue earmuffs. Yeah, those blue ears on the silkies are adorable. I love those so much. But my phone battery is about 11% right now, so I'm going to have to leave. Thank you, everyone, so much for joining in today. It's been lovely to have you. If you've been enjoying the stream so far, please do subscribe, because I am doing these same streams 4 days a week right now. 4 days a week right now at the same time every single day. 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, whatever that is in your time zone. 9 a.m. Pacific Time. I don't know if it's Standard Time or Daylight Savings Time. I always just say PST. Oh, phone is now below 10%. My phone is dying. So thank you all so much for joining in. Thank you, Tiffany, or thank you, MP Player, Jesse, Bulbros, Vixen, Harvey, Tiffany, everyone else, Christina, Jesse. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining in, and I'll see you again tomorrow when my phone's not about to die.